Good afternoon, Miss Bay. Good afternoon, classmates. So, I am the reporter for this afternoon. My name is Phoebe Grace Domingo Calibay, and I'm going to tackle the components of culturally and socially relevant discourse. According to Chef from Save 2018, for the language to gain social and cultural relevance, it must have the following set of the elements and components. So the idea of Chef from Save or Chef from Save 2018, it talks that language and how to gain social and cultural relevance. So we must use a the following set of the elements and components that Chef from Save or Chef in Save 2018 give. The elements of the components of culturally and socially relevant discourse are the following. Letter A specific concrete. Letter B, a familiar language. Letter C, constructive language. So in a specific and concrete language, a language that is both concrete and specific can create tangible pictures that the listeners and readers can easily visualize. So in this topic, that we must use a visual image or pictures so that the readers and listeners can easily interpret or understand. On the other hand, abstract language can lead to varied interpretations. So, if we speaking unclearly, it cannot promote the language that represent one's culture. Letter B, familiar language. Words only become relevant if they are familiar to others, especially if they use them regularly. Sometimes, relevance is dependent on the usability and familiarity of the language being used. So if the speaker or the writer uses unfamiliar language, the message might not have an impact on others, or at least they might be interpreted differently. Letter C, constructive language. Constructive language promotes social cultural relevance. It's, it can spark unexpected relationships, friendships in a particular. So, if this is not observed, readers and listeners will tend to assume that superiority and indifference are what the speaker wants to express. Any questions? Clarifications? Thank you. And once again, good afternoon.